What's up, guys? Rain here from Late Night Rain. 2 days late on this, but I want to rewatch the UFC 183 main card and some of the prelims because I wanted to ensure my feelings on UFC 183. Great show, a lot of great fights. Miesha Tate versus Sarah McMahon was a great women's fight, and the next women's fight we're going to be seeing is Ronda Rousey versus Kat Zingano. I think it's going to be a great fight as well. I'm glad Miesha Tate won. She's really good. Um, Woodley versus Gastelum was also a great fight. I was rooting for Woodley, and I knew he would win. Glad he did. Split decision. And honestly, I have to admit, Silva versus Diaz, I was not really impressed. It seemed to me Diaz kinda had more of an advantage most of the fight, and he should have won. I think that's just my perspective. If Silva did win, then congratulations to him. He, I guess, earned his victory. But overall, the last fight was just, I did not like it at all. Most of it was just standing up. I think all of it was standing up. I don't remember a takedown. It was kind of embarrassing, to be honest, for both Silva and Diaz, because they were striking most of the time and they were just standing up. I loved the beginning of the fight where Diaz was just laying on the floor and mocking Silva and all. I mean, if I was Silva, I would have just ran up on top of him and just pounded his face in, but he just didn't want to be intimidated by him. But honestly, I cannot say I enjoyed that last fight, and I think it was kind of, a little too much hype into it now due to how bad the fight was. I'm not saying, I don't want to say bad. The fight was not bad. It just didn't live up to their perspective. All right, I cannot say that word fast. Perspective. I figured it was gonna be like all out, standing up, then groundwork, a lot of groundwork. I thought Silva was gonna get a knockout, but Diaz, he did do what he had to do, and he did handle Silva really well. And I like Diaz's new style of only facing big names. I think that's gonna suit him well, and he's gonna be. If he loses, then he loses. If he wins, he wins. So hopefully Diaz does get to face a bunch of big names, and maybe maybe he can work his way up to the championship. But right now, I think soon we're gonna be seeing Silva versus Weidman 3 once Weidman is cured of his injury. But yeah, overall, UFC 183, up until the main event, I loved it. But I just feel Silva, in his return, it was not the best way to return. Overall, the event itself was, I would say, 8 out of 10, just because the main event kind of disappointed me. Overall, great show. They announced that last night Conor McGregor versus Jose Aldo is going to be set for July. Really looking forward to that. I do think Aldo will win, but wouldn't be surprised if McGregor can pull it off. He's notorious, the notorious Conor McGregor, and he's definitely proved that he's championship material. But as for UFC 183, I hope that Silva's next fight can definitely be much better than this one, and that he just doesn't stand up. Excuse me. Yeah, I hope he just doesn't stand up and strike most of the time, because that's something I don't like to see in a fight. I like to see groundwork. I like to see clinching. I like to see those surreal, shocking strikes and significant punches and kicks. I love to see the amazing suplex takedowns. It's just what I like about UFC and what makes me watch it, just to see those kind of things. But that fight, I didn't see much of it. So, UFC 183, that's what it was. It was the best it could be, I guess. For the most part, it was what it was, and they can't change that. The fight of the night, I would have to say, was Tyron Woodley and Gastelum. Alright? So thank you guys for watching. I tried to make this video as quick as possible, but I failed. So this video is about 5 minutes now, 5 minutes 10 seconds right now. See you guys next video. See you guys. Wait, before I go, I want to say I think Raw is gonna be decent tonight, so I might be doing a video on what happens. I think I might be doing a reaction video tomorrow, as I do have half a day of school, so I don't have to worry. So see you guys.